MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Washington Nationals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Washington Nationals.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Now, how do they go about staying alive in this one, Harold?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Steven Strasburg has the ball for the 5th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last outing was really dominant stuff. Double-digit strikeout. He dominated the hitters. He kept his team in the game. He did everything you want a great pitcher to do. I'm looking for that type of performance again today. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Nationals. And in center field, Michael Taylor. He goes back on the ball as good as anybody. Had a little bit of a struggle coming in on things, but he charges the ball hard and makes good throws. I like him.
Leading out for the Cubs, second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Underway in our nation's capital as the first pitch is looked at for ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A curveball that catches the inside corner. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Bounced weakly near the plate. That winds up foul. One and two, here it comes. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the in. There's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
First pitch of the at-bat. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And Worth is under it now, and there are 2 away here.
Batting third, first baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Digging in now, Anthony Rizzo. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's set. Here it comes. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Matt, Freddie might call a few strikes below the knees in this one, but he tends to get pretty good reviews. Players don't argue a whole lot. He's consistent. He almost never impacts the game in a negative way.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rendon onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So a fairly painless top of the first. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. HR, what are they going to have to focus on to try to win this one and stay alive?
I think the key to this game is you got to string hits together. They've got a nice lineup, and if they can continue to put the pressure on one guy to the next guy, just keep adding on the hits, they're going to score some runs.
Jose Quintana will do the pitching in hostile territory here in Game 5. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, this guy's been a very good Major League pitcher. I love the fact he's always solid. He doesn't complain. He wants the baseball. His career ERA is under 3.5. So I'm looking for him again to have another one of those outings where he's durable and goes after the hitters. Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often in this club.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Nationals, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Line hard to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He got two pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take one pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. And with two away, look at our playoff tree here. And our winner here gets set to take on the LA Dodgers in the NLCS. Settling in now, Bryce Harper. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Quintana gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. On 1 and 2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
I like the call for the two-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in the 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Now a flare out to left center. Therefore it is Russell, and Addison makes the catch to retire the side. Nationals gone in order. Still no score. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway.
Jason Hayward.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And this one. Chopped foul right at home plate. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Harper has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Batting sixth, center fielder, number 8.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Dribbled to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, Ryan Zimmerman. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That is the only way you're going to hit that ball. The ball's fading away from you. He stayed with it and drove it to the opposite field. If he tried to pull it, he would have rolled over.
First offering on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Now a flare out toward right center. Here's the center fielder. He can't get there as it falls in. Zimmerman rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
First delivery to him on the way. Michael Taylor is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1. No one out with a runner at second. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Set to deliver on 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. On deck is Jason Worth. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he can square it and keep it fair.
Seared down the first baseline. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, they did a nice job of trying to change his eye level. The fastball up, off-speed pitch down. Problem was, it just didn't work.
Here's Jason Worth. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
That changeup for the second strike right there is a great sign. When you're struggling like he has early in this game, you got to get in a rhythm. The changeup, off-speed pitches, all those put your mechanics in the right place to throw strikes.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
You throw 2 balls that close, man, you got to get at least one of them. You're feeling like, I hit my target. What's he looking at?
Here he comes on 2-0. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, that's a swipe of the bag in this catch. Oh, that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Now at the plate, Steven Strasburg. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base pad. Scoring more here would be huge. Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Pulled softly out toward right. Hayward is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 2 full. It's the Nationals 2 and the Cubs nothing. In now is John Jay. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And this will be fouled away. Now the 0-1. Right there, Murphy at second. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8th, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Here's Addison Russell. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's 2 for 4. He also has 1 home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is line to left. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball, and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
Jose
The pitcher, Jose Quintana, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
0-1 pitch on its way. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Line drive to center field. Taylor is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for the Cubs. They're still down. It's 2-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, it'll be the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? Murphy. 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Daniel Murphy. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Lined hard toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Skied into very shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a hot shot toward third, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Murphy is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. But this is well up the line, and he's safe at home plate. In now is Anthony Rendon. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. First pitch on its way, and that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Matt, I like how he's pitching right here. He's got that runner at second base, and he just made 2 tough pitches. Now you make him chase the ball if you want to get him out. Make him chase.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nats get a run on the Zimmerman double. We're through 3 in our nation's capital. It's 3-0 Washington. Here's Chris Bryant now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Chris Bryant.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone.
First baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If you hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Here's Jason Hayward now as he rips it on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's a tough one right there. If that ball's at somebody, probably a double play. But as a result, it's one of those seeing eye singles. Just found the hole.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He grounds it sharply to third. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Striding in once again, Michael Taylor. He reached on a single in his first try.
Center fielder, Michael Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Jason Worth will be next. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up.
Here's Jason Worth as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Really busting him in on this at-bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Ready with another 0-2. Slow roller back to the mound. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Zobrist will make the catch, and that'll be that. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They lead it 3-0.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder, number 8.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to left. Worth has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder,
Digging in to try it again. John Jay comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And Jay's on base. He's got a base hit. Ready for another chance? Addison Russell. He singled his last time up. And that pitch is lined into left field, and he's got his second hit of the evening.
He just ambushed him right here. First pitch fastball. He was looking for it, and boom, base hit.
Jose Quintana.
Standing in now, Jose Quintana. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Jay rounds the corner and is headed home. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Oh, they're playing small ball this inning, Matt. Back-to-back singles.
Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. And he recovers to make the play, so a run is across to score, but they do record the second out.
Hey, a simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Here's Chris Bryant now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 3-3 game.
Well, he went up there with the game plan looking for one specific pitch, and he got it. He hit it hard. When a guy hits the ball that hard, you know he was looking for it.
Ball game. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. 3 runs already home here. Ready to deliver the 1-2. On the ground up the middle. Turner gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Strasburg. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Steven Strasburg.
Into the windup and the pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
Well, we know he had a long half inning out there pitching, and now he's leading off the inning. He's probably going to take some pitches, try to get himself a little bit of rest and work that other pitcher and not have to get right back into an inning.
A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
Now a swing and a fly ball, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In there at the knees, strike one. 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul.
Matt, he's 1 pitch away from striking out the side. Now that's a shutdown inning. Your team gets your runs, and then you go back and shut them down.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for the Cubs, right fielder Jason Hayward.
First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Murphy with a dive. The throw. How about that?
The catcher.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You gotta be kidding me.
He's set, and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Wilson Contreras goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Into the box now, number 8, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Taylor looks up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the series, as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the result.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. In now is John Jay. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Wieters gathers it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Cubs get a run here thanks to this solo home run. Through 5.5, it's now 4-3 Chicago. Here's Bryce Harper now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ryan Zimmerman. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. From the stretch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Here's the 0-2. Hit hard, but foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
Bounce to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of his bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
In now is Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A 1-0 delivery. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Now another 1-2. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check?
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Michael Taylor stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Out of play. Quintana sets, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington. Score holds at 4-3. Back here at Nationals Park, it's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. Brandon Kinsler is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 21, Brandon Kinsler.
Here's Addison Russell. Lifetime against Brandon Kinsler. He's 1 for 2.
Addison Russell.
In there for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Alex Avila will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days.
Pitch on its way to Avila. And there's ball 1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Stepping in now, Ben Zobrist. And he puts it on the ground to second. Murphy's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Carl Edwards Jr. It's the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Carl Edwards Jr.
Ready once again, Jason Worth. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the seventh.
Jason Worth.
Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
That's inside. 2-0. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Up and out over the plate, but a called strike. 2-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. Into the windup. Ready with the payoff pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now he'll step off and rethink this. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
The pitcher, number 21.
Adam Lind will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 26. Adam Lind.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Pitch on the way. Up top, it's 2-0. And that's over. 2-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch. Teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut, and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nationals gone in order. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Sammy Solis has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the
Number
eighth.
36, Sammy Solis.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll
Leading
have
off
a
for the
new
Cubs,
pitcher waiting for him
third
as we
baseman,
begin their half of the
Chris
eighth.
Bryant.
Hit hard to short. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
First baseman number 44.
Tight game here. 4-3 our score as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the two starters. Striding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled straight back. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hard hit towards center. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
Man, that's a nice at bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just continues to fight. Fought off pitches, gets a 2-2 count, and gets a base hit.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Swinging a soft liner. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies, but they hang on to a one-run lead, 4-3. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now.
Leading off for
No hits in
Washington,
3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Trey Turner.
Pedro Strop is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
And a ball, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Here's the 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. The 0-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Zobrist is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Right fielder
Well
number
executed
34.
two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
From the stretch, Bryce Harper started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Drilled to the right side, taken in by Zobrist, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They still trail it here 4-3. Oliver Perez enters from
Now
the pen to
pitching for
start the 9th
Washington,
inning as he'll try to
number
keep the score
46,
right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Perez.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Leading
No
off the
hits in
Cubs,
3 tries so
catcher,
far. He's struck out once.
Contreras.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, number 8.
Number 8 will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. And not the greatest of starts.
0-1.
To the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
In now is John Jay. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So that'll extend the inning and bring in Addison Russell to bat next.
I like that at bat. Found himself down 0-2, kept battling, put the ball in play, little grounder through the hole, and ends up with a base hit. Just fight through the at bat the whole way, and that's what he did right there.
Here's Addison Russell. He swings and grounds it to short. Turner has it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Cubs strand 1, and it remains a 4-3 game.
Leading up for the Nationals, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Wade Davis comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
71, Wade Davis.
And that misses for ball one. The 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now. The 3-0. And this is taken for ball four. So just like that, the tying runs aboard to start the home half.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Rendon. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. The third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Ready with another 2-strike offering, and he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Ready for another shot now. Michael Taylor. A winning run at first with nobody out. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball 1. The 1-0. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, left.
Adam Eaton will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 2, Adam Eaton.
Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman.
The catcher, number 32, Matt Wieters.
Howie Kendrick will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. He's the last chance with the tying and winning runs on base and 2 men gone here in the ninth. The 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Matt, this is where I like this guy pitching. First and second, he's got 2 outs. He's got himself a little bit of a jam, but now he likes to paint the corners. Watch him fight himself out of this situation.
And that's waved at and missed. So now the Nationals are down to their final strike here. Now the 1-2 pitch. And the Cubs are one step closer. They're going to the National League Championship Series.
Well, my advice to them is to enjoy this moment, celebrate with teammates, and then realize that none of it will matter if they don't get back to work in the NLCS. They've wet their beaks with this postseason success. Now they want some more.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing you'll ever see, 6 innings, but he definitely was a factor in the game. Did a good job while he was out there, and he gets the W because of it.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the NL Division Series.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Nationals, 3 runs, 6 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jose Quintana. Credit the save to Wade Davis. The loss goes to Steven Strasburg. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 1 minute. Tonight's paid attendance at Nationals Park, 41,222. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.
Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. The Chicago Cubs took down the Nationals in Washington 4-3. And that's what's going on around baseball here in October. Join us again tomorrow for updates from around the postseason.